We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Dan, two big-time power arms featured in this one.
Yeah, man, we've got a couple of right-handers that can bring the noise here. Both of these guys, big power arms. Velo plays in the game of baseball. Also, a good assortment of breaking pitches. If these two guys are on, I think you're going to see a lot of swings and misses in this ballgame.
Twins baseball starts now. Jose Barrios will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, one of the things that sticks out, Matt, he has one of the best breaking balls in the business. It's a big sweeper. It's almost a slurve, a hybrid between a curveball and a slider. His velocity has improved. He's in the mid to upper 90s. But Barrios' game revolves around that breaking ball. If he has his good one, it's going to be lights out.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, it was a low-scoring affair. Good pitchers duel, good defense in the first game, but the home team's able to scratch it out, and they're looking for a 2-game sweep, Dan.
You know, Dero, it's never easy to sweep in any league, but boy, in a 2-game set like this, you win a nail-biter in the first one, you have to start thinking being greedy and win this one and get out of here with a clean sweep.
The 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack, but chalk one up for the offense on that.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll enter play here at 293. 8 home runs and 31 RBIs. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Urshela stands at first with 1 out. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
the payoff pitch home. Little chopper back to the mound. Simmons on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Yankees nothing. Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Garrett Cole, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout-to-walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Cole's ready. Here it is. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
The 1-1. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here at 304. 2 home runs and 29 driven in. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to third, reined in, and that's the second out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. One strike now from Cole. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. Still no score. Here's big Aaron Judge. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's got a 3-for-5 line.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the AB now. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
The 3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike one.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That is fifth. The designated hitter.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fastball right back to the mound. To second for 1 on the first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
Got him. Throws him on the slurve, and the side is retired. Yanks held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Cole gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And a ball, 1-0. Now the pitch.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Miguel Sano will be next. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And now the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Judge is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Judge is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting 7. No left fielder. Max Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. First delivery to him. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit. So the Twins are into the hit column for the first time.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Mitch Garver. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. The set and the 1-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The set and the 2-1. Fouled away. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Twins strand a pair. Will move to the third with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch coming, here it is. Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Liner in there for a base hit. Stanton on his way up to second. And he'll get in there with a hustle double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Standing in now, Clint Frazier. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's 2 for 3. 1-0 pitch. Is a fastball down below the knees.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Stanton leads off second with nobody out. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
This team's been in a pretty bad funk, DeRosa. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, DeRosa, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. At the plate, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. The average coming in at 266, 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. 0-1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and he pops him up. In there, a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, DeRosa. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You could either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. One out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First pitch on the way. Low with the slurve there, 1-0.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
And he fouls this one off. 1-1.
Nope.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Fastball's too high here, 1-0.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
The 1-0 home.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Two out with the man at first. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the Twins nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Byron Buxton.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Cole's ready. Here it is on 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Buxton on at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag. Here comes the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Three and oh now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And it's taken strike one.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next to hit is Luis Arias, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First offering on its way. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Well, this is speared by the first baseman, and they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
Up next for Minnesota, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail things here 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Here's the pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And he struck him out. All right, so time now for the Twins Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0.
Ball inside.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Popped him up. Sano is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So here is Luke Voigt. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here's Donaldson.
For the twin, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Cole into the windup. First pitch on the way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fastball called. Strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. From the belt, the pitch hit pretty well out toward right center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. He pulls into third safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Into the box, Mitch Garver, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Drilled to the right side. And a base hit as that'll score the runner from third and tie our ball game at 2 apiece. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Here's Byron Buxton now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And it looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Next up, Clint Frazier, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Pitch on the way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Kyle Higashioka, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He collected a base hit his first time up. The windup and the 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Cole's ready. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The second baseman, Louis. Oh, yeah.
So 1 down, no one aboard, and next to hit will be Luis Ariz. Now the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now back, the right fielder,
Next, it'll be Nelson Cruz. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
First pitch of the AB now. Arias, base runner at first with one out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. First and second now, one man out. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. So now two men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Endujar fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Into the box, Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
One yank just foul. Fouled away. He's set. The 2-2. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Twins 3 and the Yankees 2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela. First pitch on its way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Diego Padres.
Next up is Miguel Andujar. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, he had just retired 10 straight until that base hit right there. That's into almost 4th inning of him not ever seeing the stretch. We'll see how he does with a runner on now.
Now at the plate, here is DJ LeMahieu. Flew out last time up. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
Andujar leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And there's a base hit on the line. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it, he could get a no decision, he could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Randy Dobnak takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
Now the 2-0. Fly ball out to right field. Catch is made by Cruz, and here comes the runner from third. And to score from third, the tying run.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
from the stretch. Gleyber Torres is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So stepping in is Luke Voigt. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch on its way. One and 0. Here it is. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs than this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The set and the 1-1.
Oh, that counts.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The set and the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Even at 2-2. The pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The set and the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
First base open. It looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Next, here is Kyle Higashioka. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2 balls, no
That's ball
strikes.
3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Ready with the 3-0. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead, he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Yankees lead it 6-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. Misses, ball 2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Standing in now, Max Kepler. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. One out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-2. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Digging in will be Mitch Garver, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0 home. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Jay Happ is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Jay.
New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Miguel Andujar.
The shortstop, Miguel.
Pitch on the way.
Ball that time.
Now the 1-0. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Next for New York, DJ LeMahieu. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So next to hit is Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch on its way. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Up high, 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Into the windup and the pitch.
No, inside.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still lead it 6-3. Aaron O'Day will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Byron Buxton.
The 17th, Byron Buxton.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1.
O'Day has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Three and 0 now. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. Now here's the first offering.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Buxton gets his lead at first, nobody out. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The bat, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Up next for Minnesota, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners off for second. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home towards second. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
The next twin up, Nelson Cruz. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. A man on third with 2 down. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time. One left for Minnesota. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Ready to begin the eighth, and striding forward the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres. First offering, and he takes ball one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1. High and deep down the left field line. The 2-2.
We got a full count. 3-2.
And a good take there will nut him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in next, Luke Voigt. No hits to this point. First pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A runner at first with no outs here. Lifted down the line in left. Now another 1-2. A bouncer to the left side, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Now back, left field, Giancarlo.
So next to bat will be Giancarlo Stanton. In past meetings with J-Hap, he brings a 4 for 12 line. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch coming, here it is.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0. Torres on second. Voigt on at first with nobody out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now a swinging bunt, but it gets fouled. Hit back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So now to the plate, Clint Frazier, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. From the belt, the pitch.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Nope, that's a ball.
Two outs here with a runner at third. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. The Yanks leave one as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Josh Donaldson, and they could use a spark from him here.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
He's set and the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Ground ball foul down the left side.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. The pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Stepping in now, Miguel Sano, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Again, another foul ball. fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Next to hit, Max Kepler. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The 1-1. Fouled away. Donaldson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. All set for the start of the inning, and up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now back, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Stepping in once again is Gio Urshela. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. Down and away, ball 1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
The 2-2.
Okay.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 3-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away.
Now back, Miguel Andujar.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. First pitch on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. The pitch. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Now back, second baseman.
And now DJ LeMahieu grounded out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. Here's a ball swung on and hit high and deep down the left field line. And this will stay fair. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year as they open it up to 8-3.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Up next for the Yankees.
In now, Aaron Judge. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball 3.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2 now. payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed, strike 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Twins. It's the Yankees 8 and the Twins 3. Aroldis Chapman enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Mitch Garver is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him, 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Chapman's ready. Here it is. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home is a swinging strike. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-2 pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Stanton. Still going back. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. A solo home run for Byron Buxton. 6th home run on the season for him, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Luis Arias. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Final strike for the Twins. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-4 tonight. The Yanks rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Garrett Cole with his 4th win this season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Twins, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 38,649. A reminder that extra light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.